Okay, so I recently picked up a 1988 Centurion Le Mans. Unfortunately, the braking just isn't as smooth as I wished, so let's get rid of the friction that's built up in over 30 years by replacing out the old worn inner and outer brake cables. Alright, first you're going to need brake cables, so I just ended up getting this set from Amazon. I'll put a link in the comment section below. You're going to need some cable cutters, a file. I think most people are going to need a 5mm Allen key. Let's see, just a little pick. And in my specific case, I needed a 8mm combination wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver. And the cable kit itself is very complete. So you got one long length of outer cable. You have two lengths of inner cable, so make sure you're using the right one for the front and rear. And then finally, it's got two end caps and 4 ferrules. Alright, so first thing we should do is take off the old grip tape. Next, let's snip off the end cap and loosen the cable. Alright, in this particular cable, looks like there's no ferrule at the end of this cable, and as far as the cable ends, it's the mushroom type. And also, just make note of how the cable is routed. And then next I'm going to just remove the outer cable. And we're going to use this one as a template for the new outer cable. Okay, and since we're starting with the front brakes, I'm going to start with the shorter inner cable and then cut off the circular or disc end. And then when it comes to the outer cable, I'm just going to match up the old with the new. And cut the new one so that it's the identical length as the old. Alright, and here's an example where I just want to knock down the metal a little bit. Alright, there we go, ready to be used. Alright, and next I'm going to adjust the barrel nut almost all the way down. Maybe just back off a couple turns to give us a little bit of adjustment. Okay, next let's feed the inner cables through the lever. Alright, next let's feed the inner cable through the outer cable. And lift the hood and feed the outer cable as far in as it'll go. There you go. All right, next use some electrical tape to secure the cables. Right, and now it's time to insert the inner and outer cable into the brake caliper. And then when it comes to reattaching the cable, I usually do the usual squeeze and tighten. Alright, I did need to do a little bit of adjustment back here to get the brakes to exactly where I wanted it. Alright, and the final step is to cut off the excess. I usually like to give it about an inch, inch and a half just in case. Install the cap. And give it a nice pinch. Confirm it doesn't come off. That's it, and you're all set. All right, I just completed the installation of the new rear brake cables, and my wife went out for a quick spin and she is extremely happy with the results. So yeah, the brake pull is definitely smoother and stronger. I guess the last step is just to install new bar tape. So if you like what you see, please click like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.